what's up, girlies? It's your girl, Tenacious T. Welcome to my channel. Go on ahead to your seat, sit back, and lock in. I'll meet you in a video. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tenacious T, and we back with what? Another video. And we here real quick. This not no long, this 7-minute, 9-minute video. We just doing Sunday church fit checks. We just came from church. The kids are on a little trip with my mom. This is my baby. If y'all haven't seen him on any other videos. Alright, show him your fit. You got back up so they can see the whole thing. No, he didn't wear his hat in church, of course, but he got his hat, your shirt. We don't know what the fashions is on these shirts and stuff. We already got this stuff. And then you got your khakis, and then show them your shoes.
And I got just some regular J's on the feet, you know. Go with the khakis, some J's. Nothing too heavy.
And then I got on a cream dress for the girls. A gold sandal. You can't see.
The gold sandal on.
Hold on. It's this. And then I got on Tory purse. This is Tory's purse. And accessories, my normal everyday stuff. And that's it. We had a good church. You like church today?
Yeah, church was good.
Okay.
Good message. Refuel, refresh. Fill up with God, you know. And
that is it. What we doing? Well, we're gonna grill later. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say we loosely because I planned this. So I'm gonna grill later, and I'll show y'all that. But this probably be a short.
Peace.
All right, so I'm back, y'all. Just real quick. Still the same day. I just took off my jewelry, changed it to something more comfortable so I could go get the grill ready and stuff to grill later. But I was every Sunday since I started this journey of feeling better and getting myself out of depression and, you know, just being up and being one with God again. One of my practices that in the past, I'm not gonna lie, that didn't work as well for me because I just didn't know what the purpose was journaling. Now, I'm not gonna say I sit and journal every night, but I do commit to entering weekly, and that comes with Sundays. I do my weight check. I do my weight. I put my weight in, and if I need to write something or get something off my heart, I do. But this is why this is important. I just had a real time moment that I was like, oh, let me record because the girlies need to know this. This is real time me really seeing the benefit of different steps that you take to make yourself feel better. So this is my journal. You know, a whole bunch of whatever pages in, 10,000 weight logs in, and I just flipped back to the first page today just to read over it. Just came across and I was like, well, let me flip back to the front. It is June the 14th. I started this journal I started this at the top of the year, so I'm pretty sure it was like the 1st or 2nd of January. Okay, so my first entry that I actually did put in here was on the 4th of January. And this entire page is goals. And that entire page is goals that felt literally, utterly impossible to me the entire time I was in a down state. It just didn't feel reachable. Like me getting up and showing up how I did, still working, taking care of the kids and stuff, like it was what it was. But like these things, this buckle down and do these things, these are just normal things. These are normal things, but they felt so impossible and so unreachable to me. That is a whole page of things that felt impossible to me when I started this journal. And when I read down this stuff and realized that I have done and exceeded everything on this list. And that was the first time that I have looked back at that list in these 6 months. So sometimes you don't see a transformation, but it is very much so happening. And sometimes it's stuff like this that make you feel better. Like this is me taking it upon myself, seeing that I'm good enough. Sometimes I feel like you want outer influences or whatever to be like, you're doing a good job or to do this or whatever for validation. But like, this was the first time that I looked at it something from me. And I was like, oh my God, like, I did it. I did it. I did all of it. Went down this whole list. It's nothing on this list unchecked, and it has exceeded the list, and have continued on to do these things and maintain these things. Not just I did it one time and then that's it. Like, so I just say that to say, but this is not gonna be a heavy video. The rest of it is probably gonna be just like me grilling and us rating the food, because that's my new little thing I like to do in food. I like to rate different stuff. So, this is just a little light reminder to yourself, ladies. Be gentle with yourself. Journal the things you want to improve. Journal the things you feel bad about at that moment, and maybe try to get a plan on how you can improve. And when you look back and you see that you did improve, that's the most validation I ever needed in my life. I guess sometimes people need it from, outside sources, or like mom or dad, or different things, but I feel like sometimes you just got to come to terms with you might not get stuff or validation in the way that you would like it, and you got to learn to validate yourself. And this was one of the first times looking at this that I felt like that was just God giving me a hug, and me just reflecting and looking at myself in the mirror and being like, you did it. So the rest of this video is going to be heavy. This was heavy. This was a heavy moment. It was just a little heavy because it's, that life stuff is serious. But I'll see y'all in the next clip. Heavy clip, probably outside clip. I don't know if I'm showing y'all cooking, because I don't feel like showing nobody me seasoning stuff again. I just feel like I've showed y'all that a couple of times. And I'm not making nothing but bratwurst sausages, probably a couple of little cheeseburgers, and deviled eggs, corn on the cob, and then we got some T-bone steaks. My brother here too. I don't think he got a steak, so I don't know what he'll have the rest of the stuff. But that's all we pretty much gonna have today. Like I said, we don't have the kids. They come back tomorrow. They went to Great Wolf Lodge for like a little overnight graduation celebration with my mom, my aunt, and my little cousins and stuff like that. So we gonna have them back tonight. And yeah, y'all just see when I show the food, when I rate it, when I do whatever, because that's what's going on today. And then tomorrow is back to work. So you know what happens at work. I'll probably be fussing about work tomorrow. So see y'all in the next clip.
Guys, with Tenacious T. Alright, girlies, we got the steak is on. Just co-hosting, got the fire going, you know what I'm saying? Steaks is on. Burgers and sausage is done. Now we cooking these good old seasoned steaks. I know you see the season all over them. They've been marinated and seasoned up. Now look at that fire. See that fire cooking? Yes, sir. They about to be good. Medium well. I'm gonna take them puppies off to show you the finished product. Peace.
Girlies, this is the whole spread. I hope y'all got a laugh out of him saying girlies and all that in the last video. I was like, you stop mimicking me. But anyway, we got some seasoned green beans that I seasoned myself. They just out the can. Yes, they out the can, but they don't taste like no can. Some homemade burgers, some beer bratwurst. We got 2 T-bones. Delicious buttery seasoned corn, and deviled eggs. Yeah, and my man gonna eat all of those by himself. He already said he gonna eat all of those, so judge your mother. But that's the spread for us today after church on this good Sunday. Yeah, y'all let us know if y'all like it. Put some comments in the comment section. Let us know what y'all had on Sunday, or if this looks good, or what y'all usually have if y'all do a small little impromptu cookout.
Yeah.